Hey there, it's Jenny, and I am back to share with you how I'm going to plan in my memory planner. Flipping through the pages so you can see the previous weeks and also all the different things that I have included right there. Never mind, it doesn't even matter. Now, this week I have included the letter my son received admitting him to Oregon State and the cute little card that came with it. Even if he doesn't go there, I think it's a cute little memory keeping item. And I am using primarily the Cocoa Daisy memory keeping sticker kit from Elegance Blooms. I love it, and I was really waiting for this particular week to use this kit. I'll also use a couple of stickers from other sticker kits from the Elegance Blooms collection as well. I absolutely love this subscription and these kits. It makes putting these pages together so easy. I'll link them up below for you. As you can see, I have already created the collages for my photos. So there's 4 on one 4x6 photo. They're approximately, give or take, 1.5 by 2. I mean, that's really rough. They're not really quite that size because digital prints aren't exactly 4x6. And then the other one, there, I didn't feel like printing it that small. It's really hard to see the COVID numbers from the county on the very small image, so I decided I probably had room for the bigger one, so it is 2x3. It's not because it's more important, certainly, it's just because I wanted to be able to read the numbers. I've been tracking this since the beginning of the pandemic in my memory planner, and I like having that there. I think later on down the road, years in the future, this is going to be super interesting to look at. So you can see I am arranging my photos. A few of them this week are black and white. You don't usually see this many black and white photos from me in one week. It's not because I don't like them. I actually love black and white photos, but I prefer to keep them color because then it sort of represents what things actually look like. But a lot of these were taken in very poor light this week, and so there was just really no way to color correct them to make them look beautiful. And so the benefit is that black and white instantaneously makes them beautiful. So here we are. All right, so I was thinking about moving this photo of my son, but it doesn't really work out because the adhesive, as I've told you in weeks past, is very strong. So yeah, no moving. So I'm leaving it there and I'm gonna embrace it and figure out how we go along. So I try to keep the photos on the days that the things happened, but it's not imperative if they are ordinary photos of, say, like my dog laying in the backyard. That doesn't really necessarily matter. The rest of the photos, if I can make them happen on or around the day they happen, that's great. One of the ways that I do this is overlapping the photos. Like for Tuesday, for example, I had 3 photos I wanted to include, so I just got a little bit creative. Now I'm going to start adding the decorative stickers, so I'm going to build my visual triangles. I'm going to start by just overlapping 2 of the stickers and usually using the one that I like the best on the top and then one that I like a little bit less underneath. And down on the bottom, I'm going to flip them horizontally and use those that way down there. I also try to, there's a wide variety of ways that I choose the stickers. Like this week, for example, I wanted to make sure I add these strips. I think that they're really fun, and space is always at a premium in this planner. So I chose by contrast or by, there's a lot of natural elements or organic elements, if you will. I try to choose some more geometric ones, those types of things. So I added the strips, and then now I am on to spelling out 46. It was my husband's birthday, and he turned 46, so I use those alphabet stickers to spell that. I think it's really cute. It's kind of a fun way to put his birthday down there without saying happy birthday or something like that. It's a little bit more different and unusual. Now you can see I've taken the pages off the discs. It gets hard to write next to those, so I simply remove those so I could begin to start writing the activities and things. I put the label sticker, it's so cute right there. That's another thing I love about the Cocoa Daisy kits, is that they're not the same each month, so you're not finding the same stickers repetitively. I mean, like, you do find a lot of them are the same, but then there's some of them that change every month, and so like different types of boxes or different font for alphas or things like that. So there's enough variety to keep things interesting. That's really kind of what I'm getting at. So now I'm just adding the activity boxes. I don't know if I'm going to regret this in the future or not. Probably not. I'm not adding my son's work schedule to this planner. It just doesn't really seem necessary. He's going to school, he's working, those types of things. So my other son and my other son, oh my God. That makes me think of my brother Larry and my other brother Larry. But anyway, my sons and my husband, I put their activities in here, but not work type things. So as you can see, I'm notating my son went golfing, so obviously that was important to include as well. I just like keeping track of these things. I think it's going to be really fun someday down the road when my kids are adults or more adults than they already are to see when they were in different phases of doing things and going places and stuff like that. So that is why I include some of those things, because I already see how different they are now from when they were, say, 10 years ago, and the things that they're into and that kind of thing. So I can see how this is going to be really fun to look at in the future. So now I am just continuing on with the same thing, and you can see how it's basically coming together. So there's still a little bit of space that I can add journaling, and I love that because I do love talking about the different activities that happen throughout the week. Now, this little sticker right here, I started to write, I wrote the wrong son's initials, which is a bummer, and then I'm trying to use correction tape to cover it up. It just didn't work. I mean, there's obviously the correction tape worked, but I wasn't very good at applying it, and then it's too thick. So I'm just removing the sticker and putting down a different one, which is fine because there are others, and I make mistakes sometimes, and that's okay. It's really not a big deal. I won't worry about it going forward. So I'm just going to put this little label one instead right there. And ordinarily I might have just gone ahead and written on the page, but it did tear the page ever so slightly. I just wasn't very careful when I was pulling it up, and that's okay. All right, so now you can see I have pulled out my mat, and I'm going to begin creating lines for journaling. So I'm just adding these in a fashion where they don't line up exactly. I think this makes it look more playful. I think it makes it look more fun. And I also think that it's just easier to do. So the combination of those two things makes it a total no-brainer for me personally. I like the playful nature and I like the eclectic look, and I love the look of the black on the white paper. So I could just do pencil and then write the things I wanted to write and then erase the pencil lines. But for me, I think that the black lines really build some beautiful contrast to the pages as well, which obviously I already have some with that black background floral sticker, and then also a little bit in like the black alphabet stickers and the date stickers and things like that. So now a lot of times I will put a large swath of journaling that just sort of talks about the week as a whole. This week I added a few different, or I'm going to be adding a few different smaller spots of photos that sort of spots of journaling that describe the photos. Sheesh. And I like that too because sometimes it doesn't quite tell the story. Like the photo is like, okay, what's that? Like, or somebody at dinner, what's the significance of that? So it seems like sometimes if it's not, you're not able to tell specifically, oh, we're sitting at home on the couch, then okay, maybe this needs a little bit of a discussion piece, or it's a baseball game or something like that. Some of those are very, very self-explanatory, but some of them, like, at dinner or something like that, you might be celebrating, and it's nice to have that specific detail in there. Now I'm going to make one last little journaling section over here. I'm going to leave the blank section on the left open. I just feel like there needs to be a little bit of breathing room for the page. I know that seems kind of weird, but I didn't want to just completely clutter everything. So that's it for me this week. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below, and I will do my best to get back to you. Thanks so much, and make it a great day.